Hey, Cancer, welcome to the Cottage. Welcome to your romance update. Big news, we are going to look at both past and new energy in this reading. So we're changing things up a little bit. Welcome in, Team Cancer. Big announcement, we're doing mini readings this evening, and if you would like to get on the list, the information is over on my community post. You can also see it on the live stream that is set up. That being said, if you're on my mailing list, my loyalty list, which is free to join, guess what you got in your mail today? Your email has a promo code for a discount, not only on mini reads, but also personal reads that's good for a few days. So hit me up. I would love the opportunity to read for you either way. That being said, Team Cancer, let's get started on the reading and see first what's going on in the past energy. Past energy, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past energy for Cancer. Past energy, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past energy, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on with the past person for Cancer? What's going on with the past person for Cancer? Past energy, please. Past energy, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the King of Cups, but in the reverse and the Fool in reverse. Can we get an upright, please? Can we get an upright card in this reading? No, we cannot, apparently, because now we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You've pulled back your energy because they have. Gosh, this might be similar to the Gemini reading. Although you're up in your head, you might be overthinking a little bit. Eight of Swords, you may be focusing heavily on this thing with the Eight of Swords. Lovers in reverse, you guys are probably not together. What's interesting, and the way that I see this, is there is this strong bond between you two. Oh, why is the Emperor here in the reverse? Moon card. Ace of Pentacles. Could it be that this is this person thinking about coming towards you with a solid something or other and you don't know it? You know, they're in their head. I feel like this is them. I know we were talking about you, but I feel like this is them. Yeah, this is them holding back all day long, all right? What I feel like, Cancer, they're up in their head, and I'm not sure why. They have this energy that points them to stepping up and standing on business as it relates to you with the Emperor card, Ace of Pentacles, you know, making a solid offer here. But the Moon card is here. Why? Why is that? They're not over you, Cancer. They want to work something out. They got fear. There it is, the fear. The fear. That's why the Moon card is here. Okay, they fear of the unknown. Yeah, fear of the unknown. It's like, you know, this can be so crazy in relationships. We never have any guarantees, right? And yet this person would like one. Cancer says, well, I can't provide that. All I can do is tell you that if you come correct, you know, and everything keeps going well, I'm going to keep vibing. But if you know, I can't guarantee you that no matter what you do, I'm going to be here. Because if you start acting like a twat waffle, then, you know, I might not be. So no, I can't issue you a written guarantee that I'm going to stick around for anything. Because I'm not. And that's crazy. So they got these main fears. They want to know that they know that they know. Good God Almighty. I need to tell this person something, Cancer. The only constant in life is change. Sometimes things are worth the risk. You got to look at it, right? And just see. They fight with themselves about this thing, Cancer. And meanwhile, Seven of Pentacles, they have this energy of, well, like, one day we're going to be together. One day I'm going to step up. One day I'm going to do the thing, right? But then they talk themselves out of it. God, Cancer, I'm going to have to go find this person, whoever. And if you're a cross watcher, well, you know, I'm going to have to come find you. Oh, Lord. Cancer, this is crazy. So you ain't hearing from them. You're not hearing from them. Page of Wands in reverse, Justice in the reverse, and you're sitting here going, this ain't fair. This ain't right. They're not even taking responsibility for their bullshit. And I feel like, Nine of Wands, this is you. I feel like I am banging my head against the wall, wondering why I got a headache. I don't even know why I'm putting any energy in this, all right? I think with that overthinking thing, you guys are mirroring each other. I think they're overthinking about you, and I think you're both living rent-free in each other's heads, all right? Very invested. How do they feel? Four of Wands, the 1111 card. They someday, okay, what are they waiting on, Cancer? The rapture, right? They need to get off their duff. They need to get off their duff. They do have a fear of loss. They have so much in their head that they don't tell you about. Cancer, you may intuitively pick that up. You know, Cancers are highly intuitive. You may feel that way. All right, they have such a fear of heartbreak and loss. Probably some unhealed wounds that have nothing to do with you. Could go all the way back to childhood, right? And here's the problem right here. Here's what you're competing with, Cancer, if you want to call it competing. I don't know if you feel that way, but this is what you're up against. What does that mean? Another person? No. Is there a third party? I don't know, but that's not the real issue. This is, if I don't commit to anybody and I stay by myself, then I can always know what I'm going to do. I just can't predict what somebody else is going to do. What in the crazy is going on here in this crazy train? So this is just crazy. And for the record, if you wonder if they're watching you, don't wonder. Here's your confirmation. Yes, they do. They may even watch me read about you here on tarot. If not, maybe you should send them this video. Oh, God, Cancer. It's not that they don't know what they want. They do. That's the issue here. All right? They've just got major trust issues, and that keeps them stuck in a rut. They feel like you're their person. I know that's not really helpful right now because you're sitting here like, okay, what the fuck? They feel like you're their person. That's the Two of Cups. They feel like you're their fate. Ultimately, like I said, someday we'll be together. That's what I'm picking up from this person. Cancer's like, I am tired of waiting. Tick-tock, motherfucker. All right, Cancer. Here's what I'm going to do. At least we kind of know where they are. You've kind of gotten some idea. What is their next action toward Cancer? Before we start reading for the new energy, I do want to find out this person's next action toward you. All right? Give me their next action toward you. Give me this person's next action toward Cancer. Give me this person's next action toward the Cancer gang. The person's next action toward Cancer. Before we look at new, tell me about this person's next action, please, toward Cancer. Give me this person's next action toward Cancer. Give me this person's next action toward Cancer. Give me this person's next action, please, toward Cancer. Give me this person's next action, please, toward Cancer. They're coming around. Judgment card, King of Wands. I don't think it's far away with that King of Wands. There's this sense of a Page of Wands. There it is. There's a sense of fire here. Emergency. Fire moves faster. Okay, and if you didn't know that, the timing of fire and air is faster moving, okay, than some of the other elements, all right? And you may be dealing with somebody with fire in their chart, or Scorpio. I don't know. We'll do the All Signs Cross Watcher later so that you can check in on their signs. Meanwhile, Page of Swords, they're on high alert, okay? And they're also watching you, paying attention to every little thing that you say or do, but they are coming back around, just so you know. The Judgment card, resurrection, all right? Reunion, all right? Renewal, reconciliation, bringing things back to life. Can we revisit this? So I do predict that you will hear from this person, and I think the timing of this thing is pretty soon, okay? We'll look at the All Signs Cross Watcher. I want to know long term how things would go between you and them, and what's their real issue. We're going to deal with all of that on the Patreon Extended, but before we do go to that, we're going to read for new for you here on YouTube and just get a preliminary glimpse at new energy coming toward Cancer. What about the new energy, please, coming toward the Cancerians? New energy, please, coming toward the Cancer gang. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. New energy, please, for Cancer. What about the new energy, please, for Cancer? What about the new energy for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the new energy for Cancer? New energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is there anything new around Cancer that they may or may not know about that's worth talking about? Yes, you've got a couple of people here. I don't see anything fast, but there are a couple of energies here. There is an Ace of Cups. There's also somebody else here monkeying around. There's one that I kind of like initially, one that I kind of don't. That kind of gives me a little bit of the eek. Seven of Swords here. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, you've got one that you need to pay attention to and be discerning about with the Page of Swords. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. This is on the other side. All right, the Ace of Cups here. This person looks like they are in a flirty energy. They may not be quite over an ex. They're not. They're not. They may hunker around, but they may end up going back to an ex. I don't dislike this person, but they're not ready for anything new. All right, they're not ready for anything new. Is there anything else here? There's a lot of yucky energy around the new. I'm not even going to lie to you. All right, I don't see anything in the short term. We will look at the long term. All right, and just see if this is a rough patch or if you need to do some energy work. We're going to do that over on Patreon, because you can definitely disrupt the cycle if you're in a cycle like this, okay? And you're seeing this continue. We can definitely help you out there. We'll also do the All Signs Cross Watcher on Patreon. The link for that is going to be below this video, Tin Cancer. I will see you guys there. Thanks so much.